All right. Let me stop the music. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type your name in the chat box where you're listening in from. And as a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share a suggestion, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So let's see. I see we've got this is Stan Thompson from Michigan, Marnita Casa from Colorado, Marion from Pennsylvania, Joyce Easley from South Carolina, Facebook user from San Diego. Not sure who that is. Might be Patty. Dave Winters. Dave, you get the link, prior student link. Dan Hairston from New Jersey, Jacqueline from St. Petersburg, Florida, Dee Caldwell from New Jersey, Dorothy from Tampa, Florida, Demetrius. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, this is Saturday. Did we do a set? No, we didn't. I don't think we did Crypto Talk last Saturday. I think we did the G-Meta event all last Saturday. And I get my days mixed up, but I think we had the G-Meta event last weekend. That was a great event. And by the way, voting is still there. You guys can vote for your favorite speaker, me. And if I win, you win as well. They're doing some drawing in the metaverse. So let's see. Good morning, everybody. All right, great, Dave. You got that? Cool. So Saturday Crypto Talk we do for the entire community, but I don't do everything that we would do for the inner circle. We're looking at this week to week. I will say, if you are not in the inner circle, you're missing out. We made some very good moves this week, and I was adding it all up. We made a little over $1,100 profit for the week. Now, what I love about that is without adding any new money into the system, more than $1,100 without adding any new money. One of those days we did 44% on the moves we made, maybe 4 or 5 tokens. It pays to be in the inner circle. If you love the crypto talks, you never know what we might find and what you're going to get. Then you want to make sure you get it throughout the week. ilcasecrets.com. ilcasecrets.com. So you get crypto talk not only today, but also Monday through Thursday as well. And I think next week is also going to be a very interesting week. And it's going to start Sunday night going into Monday morning. And I'm going to show you why. Let's share screen right now. And we're going to take a look at the market. Let me refresh this. Okay, in the last 24 hours, the market is up 2.9%. We're now at 1.2 trillion. I'm seeing a steady trend here of upward movement, real slowly, but it is happening. Bitcoin dominance is also falling now. And this is a tell sign that the altcoins are having a move. Even if Bitcoin is up, the altcoins are moving faster. This is now at 38.2%. I think a week ago, it might have been about 40%, 39%. Ethereum, though, has grown. It was at 18% something earlier this week. Now it's at 19.4%. So Ethereum's had a very good week. And let's look at the charts. Yep. See, this is when you can read the charts. This is your summary. Now look at this. Over the past week, Bitcoin's up 5.5%, but Ethereum was up 15.1%. So we made a move this past week. Thank you. We made a move this past week on Ethereum, and that was an important move we did there because it went up 15% on the week. So I made some good money on Ethereum making that move. I think we bought in when it was at 1,500 or 1,600, and it's gone up. Let's see, BNB is up 4.5%. Cardano is up 9.2%. Big ass cup of coffee. Ripple is up 1.4%. Solana is up 14. Look at that one. I made one mistake with Solana. Look at it, it's up 8.5% in the last 24 hours. When it had got up about 9%, I sold into USDC because I didn't know if it was going to bounce back down. I only sold about 50% of it, and it kept going up. So instead of selling 100%, I sold 50%. So the other 50% did go up with the rest. And then the 50% I put in the stable coin, that just keep that value. So I didn't lose any money. I was just playing conservative, playing it safe. See, Lido State Ether is up 16, Avalanche 18.7, Matic 8.3, Shiba Inu 4.3, Ethereum Classic 16.9%. Why did that one blow up like that? It's doing very well. OKB's up 18%. So the best performers on the week, Celsius Network, up 181%. Then we've got Nexo up 30%. OKB up 18.8. Avalanche is up 18.7. Quant 18.5. Chainlink 17. Interesting. Look at all this double-digit green on all these altcoins over the last 7 days. So the market, again, like I said, is steadily climbing. I wonder what the new wall's going to be, and will this pop back down? Bitcoin going below 20,000. The worst performers over the last 7 days, BitDAO's down 13.5, ApeCoin's down 8.8, DeFi Chain's down 5.6, Kusama's down 3.2. So not that much. Helium, Maker, Waves. Now, normally in my crypto talk, I would open up my wallets right now, but that's only for the inner circle. But I can, just those of you that are in the inner circle, we made some moves this past week, and I'm looking at this. Oh, it's up even more. So yeah, we're about $1,500 profit over the past week without adding any new money to the space. And Matic, 10% in the last 24 hours. We're holding there, but let's see. ALI, we got on that one. And there's another one we got in on. We got the Mark Cuban, and we're going to be talking about Mark Cuban right now. We made a list. Mark Cuban's got a secret stash of 5 altcoins that nobody even knows about. And I wrote them down, and we got a couple of them. Yeah, Mark Cuban's stash there. And so one coin, since we already made that move on it, let me see. Do I want to mention that first? Let me look at it. You inner circle people like, shut up, Brandon, don't give it all away. All right, that one is in the green as well. Okay. Oh, since we had the G-Meta event last week, the lot that's been taking place this past week in the crypto space, we had the Blockchain Futurist event in Toronto, Canada. So next week, we've got a lot of members from our community who was there. My Morehouse brother, Lamar Slater, was there. I think Pamela was there. Hanif was there. Lanu was there. And I saw some other pictures. I know I'm missing some people. You guys got pictures with the whole New Gen community with Fazil. So next Saturday, I want to interview some people that were there to share what they learned, what was going on at that event. So that at that event, there's movement happening in Euphoria. I was chatting with the founder of Euphoria. It's another metaverse project, and he wants to create inside the metaverse my ILCA Academy. In fact, he said exactly. Xander said, let's see. Yeah, I will. I want to build you an academy center to send me the information. So we're gonna have one way or another. We will be in the metaverse, but that's the Euphoria project. We also have a project with Toax where we can now see all of our NFTs um, and bonus NFTs. So I think probably the biggest movement this for the rest of this month is probably going to be the New Gen project because New Gen is supposed to be going on the exchange before this month is out. So a lot of people are going to be able to cash in on that. Some people making well, they've got worth $500,000 or more on the New Gen project. I have not logged in. Let me log in real quick and see if there's anything new that's happened here. And I'll put some of you guys in dream mode. Like dream mode? I love dream mode. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see, updating this. Oh, I put some security features on this. Okay. All right. Anything new popping up? No. All right, let's dream mode this. 570,585 tokens. At 88 cents. $502,000. That's $500,000 worth. Now let's look at if it comes out at $1.50. That's 855,000. I'm looking at million. So let's go $2. All I need is for it to hit $2. That's 1.1 million. And then we're already looking at the next project from them, which is the New Gen Realty coin. How many of you guys got in on this? New Gen Realty. Oh, I got some money I can roll up for it. All right. Oh yeah, the price went up. It was at 20 cents. Now it's 26 cents. Okay, let's roll that up. And this is supposed to hit the exchange right after the New Gen Universe, or New Gen Coin does. All right, so 900, 2,000, 3,000, about $5,000 worth here. Oh, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. About $4,000 worth. Okay, that's cool. Then other news was the WCL IMC. We read the white paper last Saturday, the new final chain, and that mining is also taking place. And where did I have that? Because it's nodes that's producing every single day. So let me take a quick look. I haven't looked at that either. minode.minode.org. If you want information on any of these projects, please send me a private message. Okay, so let's pull that up. My node dot final chain.org. So yeah, if you want any information on these projects, either send me a private message or back to the person who how you know me. Okay, yeah, I'm in that round. Yeah, it's mining. Every 6 hours, it's dropping tokens. So yeah, for the final chain. All right, so that's doing what it's supposed to do every single day, so I don't have to even look at it. All right, so those are some of the things that we have going on, but I think the biggest right now is going to be Nugent and on the short term. So we're looking forward to that one. All right, let's take a look at some of the news. Mark Cuban, and if you're in the inner circle, we covered 5 tokens that is Mark Cuban's secret stash, and we made some money on those already. So Mark Cuban is accused of operating a Ponzi scheme. What? With Voyager Digital. Billionaire investor and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban has been named in a class action lawsuit alongside the bankrupt crypto brokerage firm Voyager Digital, which alleges the pair operated what amounts to a Ponzi scheme. The lawsuit, which was filed in the United States District Court of Southern California on Wednesday, claims that Cuban played a crucial role in promoting. That's what got him there. The promoting of it, promoting the Voyager platform, and misrepresented the firm on numerous occasions. At one point, saying the platform was as close to risk-free as you are going to get in the crypto universe. Yeah, you can't really say that. Is that illegal to say that? He doesn't say it's risk-free, as close to risk-free, and then the whole project goes down. I wonder if you put a disclaimer by that as well. I'm just thinking in my mind, is that illegal? He says as close to risk-free as you're going to get. Dave says, where are these mining? It doesn't matter because they're nodes. So nodes is not a mining rig that needs to be plugged in to your electricity grid. There is a process for it because it's mainly on servers, and I forgot where they're being housed. Some in the United States, some in I think it's Indonesia. All right. As part of a promotion to drive traffic to the platform, there was even a period of time when the Dallas Mavericks offered $100 in Bitcoin to those. No, it's their server, so we're not even using a VPS, and not on our computer. That is like the Green and Connect projects. Oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna start hearing me talking more about some of the Connect projects like Switch. Switch is a big one to go along with Green, and then Galvin. So as part of a promotion to drive traffic to the platform, there was even a period of time when the Dallas Mavericks offered $100 in Bitcoin to those who downloaded the Voyager app and made a deposit of $100 of their own money. This was directly referenced in the lawsuit, which stated Voyager platform relied on Cubans and the Dallas Mavericks' vocal support and Cuban's monetary investment in order to continue to sustain itself until its implosion and Voyager's subsequent bankruptcy. It all started to go south for the platform following the collapse of Terra Luna and its Terra Luna stablecoin, which sent shockwaves across the crypto ecosystem and led to the demise of the crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital. We're talking about a wipeout of about $45 billion overnight. And then you have a domino effect. Please, the message I sent isn't going through, Brandon. Yeah, what? Sending me a private message isn't going through? All right, I'll go back through the comments and I'll get back to you, Mr. Samuel. Okay, as it turns out, Voyager had loaned 3AC more than 670 million in the form of USDC and Bitcoin, which 3AC eventually defaulted on. The loss of those funds proved to be too much for Voyager to handle, which led to the firm filing for bankruptcy protection in July. So Voyager tried to bail out 3AC. It didn't work, and 3AC couldn't pay the money back. And whose money did Voyager use? Did they use Mark Cuban's money? No, they used all of the investors' money. And now investors want answers. According to the lawsuits filed, plaintiffs have charged Voyager Digital chief Stephen Ehrlich and Cuban with facilitating the firm's false and misleading promises of reaping large profits in the crypto market. Okay, so that's how, can they prove that? Can they prove that they were giving misleading and promising statements? That is why I always give disclaimers. In fact, let me roll one down here right now. Most people will lose resources in this industry. All right. Most people will lose money in this industry. You can't, only thing I guarantee is that you're going to lose somewhere along the way. Your education will determine when, where, how, or what, and minimize it. But you will. It's a volatile space. There is not one single person in the entire crypto space that has never lost money. Not one. This is risky. So that's why I've got the 4 rules. And I'll cover those 4 rules at the end if you're brand new. 4 rules that will protect you as best as possible in this space. So, turns out misleading, investors want answers. Cuban and Ehrlich went to great lengths to use their experience as investors to dupe millions of Americans into investing. Did any of you guys invest in Voyager or 3AC? I didn't have any investments in Voyager or 3AC. So they duped them. Many cases, their life savings. This is like, oh, gosh, education is so important. Why are you putting your life savings? D, you had money in Voyager? They put their life savings into the deceptive Voyager platform and purchasing Voyager Earn Program accounts, EPAs, which are unregistered securities, an excerpt from the lawsuit stated. The lawsuit also highlighted false claims made by Voyager's insurance status, with Cuban making statements along the lines of assets being as safe as if they were in a bank. Oh, no. He actually said that, which some took to mean that deposits were insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, and it's not. It got to the point where the FDIC eventually ordered Voyager to stop making false or misleading statements. Overall, plaintiffs in the case are pursuing charges for aiding and abetting fraud. aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy, unjust enrichment violations of several state securities and business laws, and more. All right, because of this here, and I have been talking about all week as well how I believe most people are going to lose money in crypto over the long term is things like this. Not because you bought a coin and the coin went down. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about custodial services, putting your money or all your money in something like a Voyager or a 3AC or an exchange. In fact, we just covered, what was it, 2 days ago, about the German exchange Nuri, gone. We don't know if investors will be able to withdraw their money. And then I got this one yesterday. Belarus issues international arrest warrant for owner of the country's largest crypto exchanger. So this isn't, mom and pop shop on the corner. The largest in the country. Law enforcement officials in Minsk are seeking international assistance to locate and detain the man who ran what is said to be the biggest online exchanger for cryptocurrencies in Belarus. The crypto trader has been accused of tax evasion and an investigation against three of his accomplices has estimated the losses for the state at 3.5 million. Belarusian operator of BitTalk.me now wanted internationally for tax offenses. Authorities in Belarus have recently completed a criminal investigation against three residents of the city of Lida who helped the owner of an illegal crypto exchange platform to dodge taxation. Vladislav Kuczynski, who managed BitTalk.me, formerly BitTalk.by, for 2 years has been accused of tax evasion on an especially large scale and put on an international wanted list. During that period, Kuczynski and his representatives used the platform to facilitate the purchase and sale of digital signs or tokens, the legal term used to define cryptocurrencies under Belarusian law, with fiat cash and non-cash payments. They also offered exchange between cryptocurrencies, the investigative committee of Belarus explained this week. In total, the BitTalks operators conducted almost 8,000 transactions involving digital currencies for a total amount exceeding 29 million. The estimated damage to the state budget resulting from tax evasion in their activities amounted to more than 9 million Belarusian rubles, over 3.5 million at current exchange. Now, Belarus is not a large company. It's not a large country. So, yeah, 3.5 million into their coffers, and that's something. They're going to go after that. The officials in Minsk also pointed out that the suspects used anonymization tools, SIM cards registered under fake identities, and accounts on foreign crypto platforms, which allowed them to stay under the radar. Eventually, investigators were able to identify all participants in the crypto trading scheme, intercept their correspondence with clients, and trace their money transfers. During searches, police confiscated computer equipment, documents, and withdrawn cash in the amount of $280,000. Belarusian law enforcement officers were also able to establish the bank accounts used by the accused in Belarus and Georgia that had 2 million rubles, almost $800,000 on their balances, and arrest them. With assistance from Moscow, Belarus obtained a database with information about 2,000 of BitTalk's clients whose activities are also under investigation. Those who made the largest transactions exceeding $50,000 in fiat equivalent have been interrogated, the investigative department said. Crypto exchanger continues operations. Wait. He's still doing operations while he's on the run, and people are still messing with that? Despite the detention of his accomplices and their prosecution, Vladislav Kuczynski continued to run the online exchanger, advised clients to ignore calls from law enforcement, and attempted to withdraw funds from the frozen accounts. If you know they're under investigation, the man's on the run, you're still doing business with them? Belarus has now issued an international arrest warrant for the owner of BitTalk and charged him with tax evasion in absentia. The investigative committee emphasized that the operation of the crypto trading service was illegal, as it was not duly registered as a resident of the Belarus high-tech park. The latter is responsible for implementing a special legal regime established to facilitate the development of the country's digital economy, including its crypto sector. Belarus legalized business activities related to crypto assets with the decree signed by President Alexander Lukashenko in 2017, which went into force in the spring of the following year. It introduced tax breaks and other incentives for companies dealing with digital currencies that register with the HTTP in Minsk. Although last spring Lukashenko hinted at a possible tightening of the rules for the industry and ordered the establishment of a crypto wallet user, and despite a ban on the use of Bitcoin for payments, Belarus ranked third in Eastern Europe in terms of crypto adoption, largely due to strong peer-to-peer activity, as indicated by the Crypto Adoption Index produced by the blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis. Those of you that are founding members, we talked about the other day, we were talking about exchanges, and we talked about being able to track the wallets, companies like Chainalysis that are doing that. Even though you might think you're anonymous, they can connect the dots. Eventually, they're going to find out if the moment you move money, crypto, and you turn it into, government controlled money, it now goes into their domain, their jurisdiction, and they're always going to want to track that for KYC, AML. They want to know where the money come from. Pay your taxes, especially with this new law in place. The IRS is about to hire 87,000 new employees that they say, oh, don't worry. If you're making less than $75,000, you don't have to worry. Well, guess what? According to the Federal Reserve, 46% of people in crypto are earning more than $100,000 a year. So we know who they're going to be targeting. All right. So pay your taxes. If you have been doing it for years, guess what they're going to do? If you're in crypto, they will go back on you years. You thought you got away with it for the last 2-3 years. They will go back on you. And then you're going to say, well, the law, that wasn't the law then. Doesn't matter. They don't care. They're going to establish today's laws based on what you did years ago and say, well, you didn't report it anyway. And it's, the IRS mostly wins. And you have to spend a lot of money trying to get through that process. Pay your taxes. Here's another thing, too. I have not called out any active crypto companies that I personally believe are operating on the wrong side of the gray zone. It's like that fine line between, is it illegal? Is it a scam? My opinion is irrelevant. You've got to make your own decisions on what you're going to do. The only time I speak on these companies is when they hit the news. When they hit the news, it's crypto news. That's what I do. I cover that every single day. I have a sad feeling one of these major companies that a lot of you guys are a part of is going to hit the news sooner rather than later. And when that happens, I have to cover it. I will be unbiased and I will cover just the facts as they are. And I will tell you the options of what can happen and what cannot happen. But I have some suggestions. In fact, there's four rules. Four rules. If you operate by these four rules, you have a greater opportunity to protect yourself, your family, your assets, your reputation moving forward, your bank account. Here's the four rules. Rule number one: education is key. Education is everything. Don't skip this. Even if I have people tell me all the time, well, Brandon, I would be down with your 5 day challenge, but I'm already an expert in crypto. I've been in crypto for like 7 years. And I had one guy, and I'm not gonna say any names. One guy I know lost more than $200,000. He had been in crypto for 8 years now, and when I was chatting with him, he was asking me about, how's your little education company going? How's that? Well, we're doing good. We were 8 months in. Nobody knows who we are yet. I mean, our community is real small. We have done zero advertising. We've grossed more than six figures as a company in 8 months with zero advertising. We got a very, very small community. We're just getting everything kinked out, figuring out what works, what doesn't work. We've added a situation, a compensation where people can earn money selling picks and shovels. In fact, we've got our plan down where I can show you how to make a full-time income with ILCA. I can show you with just 100 people, you help 100 people get crypto educated, and they get everything ILCA has to offer. That's six figures for the year and almost $5,000 a month full-time income. I can show someone, well, Brent, I want to make 1,000 people through ILCA, $1 million and almost $50,000 a month, 1,000 people. And it all starts with a free 5 day challenge. And you're not buying tokens. You're not buying nodes. You're not buying mining rigs. You're not doing any bot trading, guarantees. You're not in any ICOs or pre-launches or none of that. It is just crypto education. You're not investing money. Get that right now. ILCA is not about investing money in ILCA. We're an education platform. What you decide to do with that knowledge is up to you. But by sharing that, who wants a full-time income? I mean, if I was on the other side and I'm coming up, and I remember my freedom day when I walked off my job 10 years ago. And before I walked off my job, I was hungry. I was hungry. I remember how I was feeling. On that job, they had given us a pink slip notice that said in 3 months we may move this branch to San Jose. And so either you decide to relocate and move with us to San Jose, or you're going to have to look for another job. There was no way I was moving my family to San Jose. Cost of living was higher there than it is here down in LA. I don't want to go to San Jose. But they said, but it's not a guarantee that's going to happen. We just got to at least notify you of it. So talk about sleepless nights for 3 months. You not knowing what's going to happen. Do I look for another job now? Do I wait? I was hungry. And if I saw a community like this, and the guy says, yeah, guess what? 50,000 people you put through our system is around $50,000 and $2,200 a month. How do I do that? Give me a 1 week. I'm done. I'll make it happen. 1 week. The company that I was a part of that allowed me to walk off my job. That company, let me stop sharing because I'm going in on this. The company that I was a part of, it had been around for a year and a half. There were already some people in the company that were making money, leaders, and I was hungry. I came in, and I remember it was a Friday. Someone shared the opportunity with me, a friend of mine, that Friday morning. I was at work. On my lunch break, I took a quick look at the information. It looked pretty solid, pretty good. I was hungry. I recognized some of the main players that were behind it, which meant I respected and trusted that it was legitimate. I signed up after lunch. I called my upline and said, "Can I have a private meeting presentation tonight? I want to share with some people and see what they think about it." This is all the same day I heard about the opportunity. Didn't even understand the compensation plan. It takes me 3 months or so to understand how that stuff works. Whatever I get paid for, I just do more of it. I invited more than 200 people to a presentation that was going to happen at 7 o'clock my time. So that's 10 o'clock Eastern time. Out of the 200 people that I invited, 50 something showed up. Maybe it was 40 something. 40 something people showed up. This is Friday night. After that presentation, 15 signed up. Okay. So I invited 200, 40 showed up, 15 signed up that night. 1 week later, I flipped those 15 into another 40 on our team in our first week. By the end of the first month, our team grew to 100. By the end of our 60 days, it grew to 500. By the end of 90 days, it grew to more than 1,000 plus. I was the fastest growing individual ranked in the company. That summer, because of our team, made that company the number 2 fastest growing direct sell company in all of America. That was the summer of 2012. Made headlines all over the place. I walked off my job. I was hungry. And the people that had been around for a year, how'd you do that? I said, I want it bad enough. So somebody like me would see this and say, wait, are you telling me 1,000 people is $1 million? What? All I wanted was a chance. All I wanted was an opportunity. That's all I wanted. Give me an opportunity and get out of my way. The good thing is the Ivy League Crypto Academy is not a network marketing company. It is not an MLM. There is no team building. It is just sharing with people who want to get crypto educated. So anyways, I went off tangent on that. So these 4 rules. Education is key. Education. Oh yeah, I was telling the story about my friend who lost $200-something thousand. So he said to me when he was like, you get your little company going on. And I was like, it ain't just a little company. It's a community. It's a revolution that's taking place. And I said, you should join. He said, no, I don't need to know that stuff, man. I've been in longer than you. I've made millions on this. I said, okay, all right. I said, I can guarantee, I don't care how much you think you know, you can learn something from this. Nah, I don't need that. And then he lost $200,000 on a stupid, basic mistake. That had he gone through, what class did we do earlier this week? Didn't we do, what was it? How to protect your investments, security. That's in Bitcoin 101. Had he done that, he wouldn't have made that mistake and lost $200,000. The basics. But his ego wouldn't allow him to get educated. Just because you have money, money is not a substitute, meaning that you get to skip the fundamentals. You still got to go through it like everybody else. So education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never use money you cannot afford to lose. I mean, I don't understand. Life savings, you're using your entire 401k, your entire check, you're using your rent money, your car money. It's like you're playing the lottery. You're trying to get big overnight. The crypto space is not get rich quick. Just because you hear stories of other people, and I can tell you now, most of it is lying and fake. What separates me from others is I will open up my wallets and show you. I show you what I'm doing. I show you the money that's coming through. Because I'm not fake. I show you that. I keep it real. But a lot of those stories, is it true some people have? Yes. And when I say long term in crypto, I'm not talking about 10, 20 years. Long term is 3 to 5. 3 to 5 years. Short term is day to day, week to week, month to month. So don't use money you can't afford to lose. Even the wealthy, it started off that they were only using 1% of their portfolio they were putting into crypto. Now they're telling their clients 7 to 10%. The more riskier ones are doing anywhere between 30 to 50% of their portfolio in crypto. Not all of it, smaller percentage, but it's over the years it's starting to grow. But we got the retail people. I'm putting my life savings in, right? I'm going for it. I want to risk it all. No, don't do that. Number three, number three, always get a return back as fast as possible. I was just on a call yesterday and with a friend, and we were talking about a project. And I'm not going to say any names or anything like that, but I will give you the gist of what happened. This group or individual put in $25,000 on a project, and the goal was that 25,000 could return 6 figures or more, even 7 figures, if the project worked. Now, on the way, they were making money, but they didn't follow rule number 3. When the profits started coming in, instead of pulling out what they put in, they just kept re-rolling it back in. Okay, you see what I'm saying here? They had the profit, but they kept re-rolling it back in because they were looking for a bigger product, the big payday. And then overnight, the whole project gets turned upside down. And now they don't know where it's actually going to go. Had they pulled out that 25K, their profits, then anything after that is gravy. It's house money, it's extra. So if something bad were to happen, I don't like to use the word bad, something unexpected were to happen, you're not losing. You're not losing on that. I'll give you an example because I was in that same project. I spent about 17K. Not only did I pull my profit out, but I earned probably close to 100,000 that I pulled out. Okay. And then everything left is extra. Now, because I did that, were there people that had far more than me because they kept rolling stuff in? Yes. But guess what? I didn't lose nothing. When you're in a situation where you don't have control over the decision making, you don't have control on the direction, you don't have control on the market fluctuations. If there's going to be war in a different country, if there's going to be some form of financial instability around the world that's going to impact our markets, you have no control over that. Your ego can't control that, but your knowledge and education can protect you and prepare you for the unknown. So rule number 3, always get a return of what you put in out as fast as possible first. Then you can start dream mode and going crazy. I had another friend years ago that lost $100,000 when I told him, "Hey man, you might want to pull that out. You got a profit, pull that out. That's what you put in. Pull it out." Nah, B, if I do this, then in 60 days from now, that's gonna flip. I'm gonna have like $600,000, $700,000. Pull it out. Pull it out. And then if the project is good and sound, you're gonna make your gravy. And then rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 6 years from now? What are you willing to do to make it happen? What is your strategy? Short term, long term. What are you willing to do? Find a vehicle or vehicles. I need to use a plural on that. Never put all your eggs in one basket. I'm going to give you another example. Again, I'm not going to say any names. I was talking with one CEO, and this one CEO was saying to me, Brandon, you can't talk about other stuff. We only want you to talk about this. I said, you must be crazy. I used to do that back in the day, and it bit me in the ass because I was under the philosophy back in the day that you can't ride 2 horses with one ass. So I was always fiercely loyal. It's only about this project. That's the only one I'm talking about. I'm going to defend them to the end. I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. Any of you guys were like that? And he was saying, but Brandon, there's so much money you can make with us if you put all your focus on this. We've got people that's made millions. I said, yes, I know that. I see that. But I make my decisions based on experience. And I'm never doing it again. And then, not too long after that conversation, they ran into some trouble. And the whole thing got flipped upside down. Now, if I had all my eggs in that one basket, I'd be wondering how I'm paying my bills next month. So you've got to be diversified. Just because you are deciding to, I don't want to use the word invest, be a part of and put resources in other projects doesn't mean that the one you're a part of is bad. It means you're being diversified. Here's the business sense. 90% of businesses fail in their first year. 90%. And then more than 50% of those fail in their second year. And that's outside of crypto. So if you're in crypto, why do you think that all of a sudden, yeah, you're going to defeat all odds? No, you got to keep reality. You got to put your business hat on, not your emotional hat, not your heart. Look at it from a business standpoint. So when I look at things from a business standpoint, I always look at, I don't trust a word that's coming out of your mouth. I don't care who you are in your project. I applaud you for taking the chance and the risk. And if I think I can make a profit if you fail by 90%, then I get involved, but I expect that you're going to fail eventually. I'm just looking at what profit can I make before you fail. That's not me hoping you fail. I want you to succeed. But by doing that, you protect your position. You don't lose if they go down. So following these rules is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least minimize your risk. So if you use these rules, even in the company that I got my eye on right now, that's going to hit the news sooner rather than later. And there's going to be, I'm telling you now, there's going to be people crying bloody murder. There's going to be people saying they lost everything. There's going to be people talking about they got their life savings in it. Or they may not have their life savings in it, but they're relying on it to pay bills month to month. They might have already got a profit, okay, but they're not really diversified. So it's not that they lose money, they lose future income if it were to go down. This is going to be a bad one, only because it's running rampant through our community. I am not hoping for these things to fail. I want them to succeed, because if they succeed, then the people in it are able to help their families improve their finances and level up. I want them to succeed. But still, you got to keep it real. You got to hope and wish does not mean it's going to work. Just because somebody made $1 million already doesn't mean it's going to work long term. Follow these four rules and you will save yourself. You will save yourself. I'm going to spot check real quick what else is going on in the crypto space. And I hope this makes sense to everybody, because this is what I do. Let's take a quick look at if we spot anything that's going to happen during the week in crypto. What metric will dictate Ethereum price action as massive? Okay, there's a reason why I made some moves and dropped the bag on Ethereum last week. And now I'm up almost 25% on it. Ethereum's going through some stuff. There's going to be a merge of something, and we covered that in our inner circle. Here's what's next for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and one gaming altcoin. Okay, I want to know who that is. Under the radar altcoin soars. Okay, I want to know who that is. Ethereum flying off exchanges while Bitcoin moves in the opposite direction. Top crypto analyst details bullish scenario that could send Bitcoin surging by nearly 50%. Okay, I want to check that one out too, real quick. All right, let's stop right there. Whoa. Suspected developer of crypto Mixer Tornado Cash arrested in Netherlands for alleged money laundering. There we go again. A bunch of people lost a whole bunch of money. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried says bailout efforts within crypto industry have so far been a letdown. Yeah, you shouldn't have been trying to bail them out. The entire market was like this. Throwing money at it wasn't going to correct it. It's a winter. You sit on your side and you wait for the spring to come around. Shark Tank investor Mark Cuban hit with class action lawsuit. Yeah, we just covered that. Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin says date of the merge dependent on hash rate. Points to September 15th. I can't give any advice. All I'm saying is I'm buying bags of Ethereum right now. All right, let's quick look at these here. Here's what's next for Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm going to scan that because that's not what I want to look at. 24,200 as to being a crucial make or break level for Bitcoin, 24,200. So it's creeping up to right now. Let's see. Let's load up for me. So they're talking about the ceiling, 24,400. We crossed that. 24,500. See that again. So 24,500. Ethereum is getting close to 2,000. 24,200 is being a crucial make or break level. Bitcoin is struggling to close above the 24,200 area. It has now gone above 25,400. 25,400. We're at 24,500. So we still got about another 1,000 to go. A close below 24,200 would keep it intact as resistance. But a close above and then back below the level would result in a fake out. All right. Ethereum might swing with 1780 as an important low to minimum and a potential of 2150. Okay, so we're watching it is struggling to remain at the 1900 level. We're at 1986, up 5.4% in 24 hours, up 0.2% in the past hour. All right, that's why I'm not playing any stablecoin game on this. I'm just going to keep accumulating that. Still a great buy-in area. I was hoping that it would fall into $700, $800 range, and it didn't. But I was really going to go big at that, but that's okay. Solana. He expects some choppy price action if Ethereum competitor makes a move to the upside, noting that $40 is an important level of support. $40. Solana is currently at 46.46, up 14% on the week, 8.5% in 24 hours. All right. I'm going to ride that up more before I do any selling. Solana is the one to watch. There's a decently large triangle that's developed due to the descending trend line from late last year and the ascending line from June low. I'd expect the upcoming breakout to be quite volatile, given that the market has been cooling for nearly 2 months. Downside targets include 32 and 26. Okay, I need to make a note because I'm looking at when to come back in to Solana. Yeah, well, I sold it at 42.37 on the 12th. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that because now it's 46.46, but I only sold 10. All right, so now I'll buy back in at today's what, the 13th. Okay, buy back in Sol at around $32 range. Okay, because then it can pop right back up to $60. So that's good. That'll be a 50% increase, making that move. All right, Solana Sand. Ethereum-based virtual world sandbox. The analyst observes that while the metaverse game is at an important crossroads, the altcoin could see significant sell-side pressure if the price tops $1.50. So let's take a look here. $1.35, 3 billion tokens. All-time high was 9 months ago at $8.40 at 3 billion, and it's at $1.35. So that's for those of you that have been paying attention to Final Chain. Final Chain is going to be 1.5 billion tokens, and the blockchain itself, and they're looking at having a target of $1, $3, $5. Is it possible for it to get that high? Yes. Yes, it is. In fact, it can probably, at best, it could probably go $20 at best. All right, let's come back. So Sand, and I don't remember. I know I have Sand heavy in my Makara account. I've got a Metaverse NFT account there, but I don't remember we did anything in our crypto. Yes, I know I do. I do have it there. It's up 2.8%. Okay, I'm gonna put. When was the last time I bought? That's back in April. I bought it when it was $2.22, and right now it's $1.35. So I'm definitely not going to sell. $1.35, 220. But this is still a good buying zone because it's still down 84% from its all-time high 9 months ago. So I'm going to put watch Sand. I will be doing major purchases probably before this month is out, because I think September is going to be big. So I can put down, make sure Sand will be one of them. Okay, that's it for that. Under the radar altcoin soars after surprise Coinbase roadmap listing. Under the radar altcoin who? Coinbase announced Uki. Uki, the native asset of the Uki protocol, DeFi. Anybody own Uki? It was just added to the roadmap on Friday. I have never heard of this. Uki, number 603. So how the hell did they get listed on Coinbase? How much money did they pay? It's up 25% in the last 24 hours. 0.008, 10.3 billion tokens. So it's not new. All-time high was 6 cents 8 months ago. All-time low was 0.002 3 months ago. Why? The roadmap consists of crypto projects currently under consideration to be included on the exchange's growing list of supported assets. The UKI protocol is a decentralized margin trading and lending platform that does not require verification. Really, the project bills itself as a financial primitive for shorting, leverage, borrowing, and lending that empowers decentralized, efficient, and rent free blockchain. How are you doing that illegally in the United States? It's a lending platform that doesn't require verification. You can't be in the US. And it just got listed on Coinbase. And Coinbase is already an investigation on some of the coins that they listed. It's already on Binance too, Qcoin, SushiSwap, Poloniex. Let me see, does Crypto.com have this? Uki. Nope. Nope, they don't. But it's on SushiSwap, which means I get added to Trust Wallet. It's a contract address. Yes, Ethereum based. Ethereum based on SushiSwap? I'll do a quick live training here because I'm curious. I'm gonna add this token to my Trust Wallet just to see, so I can watch this. All right, let's bring this up. Oops, gotta do one more thing. Okay. All right. So I need the contract address. So let's pull this on the watch list. It's on the Ethereum network. All right, I'm pasting the contract address. There it is, Uki token, 18 decimals. Done. So now I can watch this. Up 24.98% in the last 24 hours. Let's go back, make sure it's there. Yeah, there it is. So if I wanted to get this off of SushiSwap, add, no results found. How can no results be found? Well, first let me change this. It should be Matic version. How are you Ethereum based on SushiSwap? Oh, there we go. Yeah, switch to Ethereum. Okay. Now let's put that contract address in. There we go. Cookie. Import. All right. Should I buy some right now just because I don't have a lot of Ethereum in here? Price impact too high. Oh yeah, the fees. All right, I'm gonna put this on my watch list. Watch Uki. No, I don't want to buy it off of Coinbase. I don't buy coins on Coinbase. Yeah, it could be easy to do, but no. So, what else does this say about Uki? Uki protocol allows anyone to build applications that enable lenders, borrowers, and traders to interact with the most flexible, decentralized finance protocol on Ethereum. How much Ethereum do I have? I'm starting to get a little FOMO on this. In this wallet, I don't have. I only got $23 in this wallet. Who made money today? I can move Matic or Project Galaxy. No. Provis Coin. No. Vetter. Vetter went up 38%. Well, I'm gonna sit on that for a while. This could surprise people in a year from now or so. Anyone else up? Anyone else I could sell and swap in without having to put any new money into this? We'll see. We'll see on that. Okay. So I'll have that on the watch list. I'm going to come back to that. Uki. The project's governance token is trading at 0.007 cents at time of writing. Yeah, we're at 0.0, so it's up 25%. And the 611th ranked crypto asset by market cap is 22.2% in the past 24 hours and more than 33% in the past week. Uki, however, remains down more than 87% from its all-time high. I want to buy this. Let's dream mode this for a second. If I were to put, I don't know, $500 at today's price, 0.008, I would have 62,500 tokens. It goes back to its all-time high. Hold on. I lost you guys. There we go. Okay, so this goes back to its all-time high, 0.006, 0.066 cents. I flipped 500 to 3,750. But Bitcoin, to get to there, Bitcoin need to go back closer to the $60,000 range. I'll buy some of this. Buy. The currently is at 0.008. All right, we'll see what happens with that one. Okay, last is top crypto analyst details bullish scenario that could send Bitcoin surging by nearly 50%. What's the scenario? Scenario. It's got the Flashback 90s song. What's the scenario you can get with this, so you can get with that? Crypto analyst Justin Bennett tells his 11,100 YouTube subscribers that if the price of Bitcoin closes above 24,200, and then the next target is 26,500. So yeah, okay. We're at 24,500 right now. Yeah, 24,500. So if it closes above that, the next target is 26,500. That means Ethereum's also going to continue to rise if that happens. So right around 25,400 by mid 26,000. Bennett says that after breaking above 26,500, Bitcoin will have to overcome the $30,000 level in order to appreciate by about 46% from the current price and hit the next target of 38,000. That would be a big jump. But again, I would rather put my money into Ethereum, because if Bitcoin jumps that much, let me give you an example. Just in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin went up 1.9%, Ethereum 4.8. Last week, Bitcoin up 5.7, Ethereum's up 15.5. So I'll make more money off of Ethereum than that. I can see Ethereum going to 2,500, 2,600 if Bitcoin goes to 38,000. Some opportunity. So if we can see Bitcoin reclaim those two levels that I mentioned and start to move higher over the coming days, then here are the two key areas I'm watching over the coming weeks. Now, the first one comes in right around 30,000, and that's because of the consolidation that we saw back in May. So $30,000 area is going to be a huge area for Bitcoin. Above that, we do have the confluence of resistance up around 38,000. So if it passes 30,000, it can slide all the way up to 38 before the next resistance. And what does that mean? That means people already have sell orders in at that price. Okay, they probably bought it when Bitcoin was at 23, 24,000 or 21,000, and they got a sell order at 38,000. But once again, Bitcoin has to get above those two levels I mentioned. So 23,400 and also 24,200 on a daily closing basis to really confirm the breakout and set the market up for these levels. The crypto trader and analyst says that the rate of inflation in the US will also play a role in determining Bitcoin's price. According to Bennett, a lower inflation means less aggressive rate hikes, which means bullish markets. Citing the Consumer Price Index data released Wednesday, which indicated that the US inflation rate fell to 8.5%, Bennett says it could suggest that inflation has peaked. Also, the job markets just came out. They were expecting about 150,000 jobs or less and added in July, and it was actually more than 500,000 jobs added in July. That will also impact the crypto market. When the US dollar market is really going up, the crypto market stabilizes or starts to come down a bit. And then it's the opposite with the reverse. We call that the CPI index. So we have to see if that can continue to be bullish or not. It was nice to see the CPI come in lower than forecast today, because when that happens, Bitcoin goes up. It wasn't a great number, but it's still a better number than we got last time. And it also beat the forecast. So that is something. And I think it can mark peak inflation, which will be very bullish for the markets. So if the markets believe that this is peak inflation, it could be bullish for the crypto market as well as the stock market. We'll see. We'll see about that. Normally it's been the opposite. So that means for me, looking at the crypto.com wallet, I'm not going to do any selling at all. In fact, I'm going to look for ways that if I want to add new money into the market, which coins I want to add that into and start to ride the wave up a little bit. So we will do this. Normally I would have said Monday, but I'm not going to be doing anything on Monday. It's my anniversary day, so I can't do anything on Monday. All right, so that is it for Crypto Talk for today. I hope you guys learned something new. Tomorrow, I am a celebrity judge. Oh, let me share screen again. I will be a celebrity judge down in LA at this event. It is here's the link. Little Miss African American Scholarship Pageant. I'll be a celebrity judge here. I'm looking forward to this. Red carpet, Hollywood style. There's going to be actors, people in the who's who in the community, the mayor of Beverly Hills and all that. And I am with all of these actors here. You guys recognize her? Penny? Anybody watch the Orville? Let's see who we got here. Actors Norman Towns, Insecure, Shaniqua Shande, Harlem, Ramon Hamilton, The Minions, The Rise of Gru, Aaron Jennings, NBC Grand Crew, veteran actress Ella Joyce, Brandon Ivy, cryptocurrency education. They should have put ILCA. Olivia Verrett, chairwoman in the NAACP, Carla Gordy, Bristol, Arts and Culture Commissioner for the City of Beverly Hills, Neil Anderson, Fox Soul and LA Sentinel, Ramon Reed, just roll with it, will be the presenter. Sunday, August 14th, Barnesdale Art Park, the Barnesdale Gallery Theater. Red carpet at 3, media check-in at 2:30. Program begins at 4. So this is where I'm going to be kicking it tomorrow. Celebrity. I like that. Also, if you are not in the daily inner circle, you can be. Just go to ilcasecrets.com. ILCAsecrets.com. It's only $29.97 a month. That's a drop in the bucket for the information that you get. Everything that I share today, I do far more, and it's daily. So it's the price of one of your streaming services, less than going to the movies. And we still have a deal going on for founders classes. If you want to be a founder member, every Tuesday and Thursday night, I do live classes. Regular price, $3,000 one time, or we got it right now for $997. If you're a prior student of mine, guess what? You get it for $500. ILCAfounders.com/back to school. All right, so you want to take advantage and be a part of that. So that is it. When will I be around again? Well, obviously, I'm going to be out of pocket tomorrow. My anniversary is on Monday, so I'll be out of pocket on Monday. So I won't be back until Tuesday. And the countdown clock for the next 5-day challenge begins on Monday. Well, actually, today. What are we, 10 days away? August 22nd is the next 5-day challenge. August 22nd. So you guys don't want to miss on that. I told you before, who wants to make some money? Who wants $1 million? See, a lot of people say I want $1 million and they don't know how to get it. I'm telling you exactly how to get it through Ivy League Crypto Academy. 1,000. You help 1,000 people. If you have people, I got 50,000 Twitter followers. I got 30,000 Instagram followers. I got a Facebook group with 3,000 members. Really? 1,000 of them goes through my academy and you make $1 million. 100 of them go through my academy, you make 100,000. 50 of them go through my academy, you make 50,000. What if just 25? You see, I'm showing you the roadmap on what to do, how to do it. And you start by being a VIP member with us. It's only one time, $97, and inviting people with your link to our 5-day challenge. One email blast, if you're a big person, one email blast of you inviting your network, your community to the 5-day challenge with your link. And 100 of them decide, yeah, I want to be a part of ILCA. They get everything that we offer. You just made 6 figures off of 100 people. All right, everybody, have a great day. I will see you all. I'm probably not going to do anything tonight. We'll see. If I do, it'll be a surprise Facebook Live. But definitely I'll be back on Tuesday. So take care, everybody. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.